What is the sexiest police car that's ever been made? Well, we found it and we think it's the S3. Now, these are very hard to find, and especially when they want you to film them. That's why I'm sat on the bonnet and they're going to bollock me. So, Audi S3. I am quite privileged that you've allowed me to see this car because this is the pride of your fleet.
Yeah, I would say so. Again, we've got a lot of high performance vehicles now, but this in its own way is yeah, another good one.
Right, I'm going to put it up there. S3 Golf R. They're both 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
They're both 2-litre turbo. This is over 320 brake horsepower. 0-60 is 4 seconds, 4.3, somewhere around there. And a top speed of over 155 miles an hour. Golf R, S3 side by side. What's the better driver's car? What's most comfortable? What's better spender shifting, and why?
There's not a great deal between them. Performance-wise, very similar. Me personally, if you're talking about comfort, I would probably just take the Audi over the Golf. Again, that's just personal preference. You'll see the interior momentarily. It's obviously a very, very plush, comfortable car to be in. They both hold the road well. They both, I say, with the 4-wheel drive, handle really well. Certainly at kind of higher end speeds. But I do like the Audis personally.
I've just posted a video about an S4 online and a Golf R online, and the amount of comments I get back waste the taxpayers' money. Why can't you have something less expensive? Why can't you have something of less performance? Just tell the people out there how important it is to have a vehicle that A, of high performance, B, of reliability, and why they are needed.
Yeah, there's numerous reasons why we spend this money on these cars. There's an old phrase, you buy cheap, you buy twice. And that probably applies to vehicles even in this day and age. We have the high-end performance vehicles because society's changed and what we're up against has changed an awful lot, and we need to be able to match them to a degree. So that's why we're having to go up in the performance market. Cars like this, BMWs and the likes, these high-end performance cars are generally pretty reliable as well.
Yeah.
They're not coming off the road every 2 minutes for maintenance because they're well engineered. So that's why it's money well spent in the first place, I would say.
So we had a bit of a discussion with people in a big office somewhere in London. I can't tell you what it is and I can't tell you where it is, but you can have a think. And then I love it when people say to us, it's a waste of taxpayers' money. Well, the biggest waste of taxpayers' money is the people that can't drive on the road, drive drunk, crash the cars because what they take out in fatals, serious injury RTCs, what they do to the NHS and things like that.
Absolutely.
That is the biggest waste of taxpayers' money. When you drink drive, you crash your car, you drive at speed, you have an accident, you don't pay attention to your phone, the fatal 4 stroke fatal 5, that's where the taxpayers' money goes, and that's why you've got these to cut down on deaths on the road as well.
Yeah, ultimately, it's very easy for people to point the finger at the police all the time. We're always in the spotlight, and it's easy for them to say, like as you've just alluded to, that we're the ones wasting the taxpayers' money. We're not. A fatal collision costs in excess of £1 million on average, well in excess. That comes out of taxpayers' money. All the police officers, the medical people, the fire that attend these things in the first place, and then the ongoing care afterwards. Masses and masses of money is wasted. By investing what's a relatively small amount at this stage in the game, we're trying to prevent those things ultimately.
This is the Audi S3, and it's one of the most crashed cars I've ever known in West Yorkshire after 19 years of police work. I would never buy an S3 without doing a check through Car Vertical first. Car Vertical is available across the world with over 900 databases checked. If you put the registration in for your vehicle and it comes back with nothing, you get the credits to use next time, so you've not wasted any money. You can look at a car and think it's never been involved in a collision. However, look at this. If we bring this report up for this S3, look at the damage. It might come back as a light front end smash, but if you look at the pictures on this, you can tell the front end's already been taken off. Thank you, Car Vertical, for everything you do, trying to keep people safe on the roads and make sure all the vehicles are legal and not being smashed up or used in fraud or stolen. If you want to get a discount with Car Vertical, use discount code Interceptor for 20% off or use all the links shown below. What is your biggest frustration being a roads traffic cop? Because one of the things that people say, you should be out doing X, Y and Z. You should be out catching knife crime. Well, unfortunately, that's not the role that we're in. We are not in forensics. We are not in the rape unit. We are not in SOCO. You are roads policing and roads crime team, so you don't deal with the lad carrying the knife unless it's a general stop and search. What is your biggest frustration doing what you do now?
I would say, you've kind of alluded to it there. People, they kind of think that we're out on the roads to get them. But there's so many branches within the police. Everyone's got their role, and this is what we do. We police the roads, and there's a necessity to do so. A lot of deaths occur on the roads, a lot of serious injury collisions, a lot of crime occurs on the roads, and it's our job as a department to try and cut that down, prevent it ultimately. So I think the frustration comes in people point the finger at us and saying, oh, you this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
You're out targeting the working people. We're not. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
We have an important role within society, play a big part in say, and if we didn't do what we did, the roads would be chaos for everyone.
Yeah.
And there'd be a lot more harm and so on.
And then when someone's son's killed, they'll say, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Why is the roads racetrack?
Yeah.
Is it frustrating from a police officer point of view now, because I don't do it, that you could do 10,000 jobs out there that are heroic, saving people's lives, cutting down on crime, getting the burglars that people never see, but you have one negative story in the police and it ruins the image of the police. And what we're trying to do is trying to build bridges. We're trying to know what people do. This is why we're let in behind the back door, so to speak, to be able to do what we do. Do you think not only the police in general, but the people should be banging the drum for the positivity that the police do?
Of course I do. You could argue my view's biased, but when I'm not wearing this uniform, I'm a normal member of society. I have to live in this country and I see what goes on. But because I get to see it from this side of the fence, I know how much fantastic work the police do, police officers do on a daily basis, how much good we do. But like you say, that one negative story, unfortunately, will always sell more. But people, they'll never understand, and I accept that they'll never understand exactly what we do. They don't see what we're doing 24/7 on a daily basis, the horrors that we see, the difficult things that we deal with, as you well know, the tragedies. We are normal boys and girls coming to work, and we have to go out and deal with that. And I accept someone does so that, we take that responsibility on. But it's disheartening when people are criticising the police and think that everything we do and we're all corrupt and everything we do is bad, because that's, needless to say, not the case.
Because you are just a man in a uniform, aren't you?
That's it.
You are just literally either a dad, a brother, a cousin. Speaking about the man behind the uniform, he's going to go red now and put his head down. All his oppos know, but you don't know. But tell us, you're an FA Cup goal scorer, is that right?
I don't like to talk about it, but
He does. He talks about it all the time.
I do. Back in 2005-06 season, I scored the #1 goal in the FA Cup, as per the BBC.
Right, so there you go, #1 goal in the FA Cup. There's a man behind the uniform, there's a lady behind the uniform. They are not people that go out there prosecuting. It's about education rather than it is prosecution. And we want to build the bridges and see what we're about. So, further than that, the S3, the wheels are not curbed, ironically.
Give it time.
Give it time,
yeah.
They are huge wheels.
Yeah.
And they are good. So what do you get if you curb them? Is it a buns effect? Is it
at the very least, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and probably more so some of these cars.
Right.
Some of our high performance
you're going to be banged out to not driving one as well if you're
going to be in a lot of bother.
You're going to be back to a diesel D5 Volvo, aren't you?
At best.
Something like that.
At best.
Right. What do you carry in the boot then? Is it the same as everyone else?
Similar to the other road crime cars. This
right.
one being another road crime.
So we've had a look in the back of these cars, and what we wanted to do, we wanted to showcase the cars, but more or less what the people do as a job as well, because you can see the car, they're an S3. What I'm going to ask you is, this is a very fast car, it's over 320 brake horsepower. You can't tell me it's top speed, because it's classified, and 0-60 is just over 4 seconds on this one, isn't it? But I'm going to ask you, has West Mids done anything to the vehicle to make it faster? Is it remapped? Has it got extra brake horsepower somewhere? Has it got nitrous? Is it better flow exhaust? Has it got an aquaphobic on it?
You're not going to believe this.
Go on.
But the West Mids put me in the driver's seat.
You serious?
Yeah, I love it, don't
Other
you?
than
I'm
that-
stirring that
Yeah,
pot.
I know,
I am
yeah.
stirring that
I'm
pot.
going to get some grief for this.
We love it. We love it. Are we all right to have a look inside
Of course
the
we can.
car?
Yeah, of course.
Right. So we're in the S3 now, and this is one of the, and I'm going to say it again, I'm a car nerd, one of the sexiest cars I've been in. So, Rich, take us through the car, because this one is fitted with a lot of technology. Now, some of it we can't show you because it's a road crime team car. It's sneaky beaky and we're not allowed to show you, but we can tell you certain things about it. So take us through the car.
So similar to the other road crime cars, or certainly the Golf, you've got your radio pack here. This car, again, unlike the S4, is fitted with a stalk, so I can drive and commentate in this vehicle. You've got your light pack all down in the middle here, nicely tucked away in this car. It's quite a neat, it's been fitted very well, I would say.
It is very, very, like, how can I put it, sleek.
Yeah.
There's nothing much. I mean,
no.
I'm not being funny, but if I walk past this car, I wouldn't instantly think now that is, yeah, it's not like stuff banged out.
No, it's a bit more subtle in this.
Yeah.
Which is nice. You know, you want the car to look like, as you say, as sleek as possible, really. So you've got your light pack down there. You've got the matrix board in the rear, so you've got your controls from that tucked away down there as well. So again, that's the same matrix board as in the other cars, where you can give information to other drivers.
How do you deal with ANPR in here then now?
So everything done now is also runs through the camera system. So this one, like the Golf, has got the Axon camera system. It's also an ANPR reader.
And is that integrated into your system there?
Not anymore. Now it's all mobile. So we've got we carry mobile devices that look like a mobile phone in essence, which obviously portable, and we can just log into an app on that. Any ANPR hits that are read by this car or in the local area just pop up on our devices.
Just making people aware that they are not mobile phone regulations. It's a different device.
Yeah.
It's used for police technology. It is used for combating crime. It is not a mobile phone. It's under different regulations. That's why you are allowed to use that. And that's how things are going now. They're going small, they're going portable.
Yeah.
You've also got other kit in here, which we can't really talk about.
Yeah.
But it's got everything. How can I word it? I want to word it so we can't tell you, but it's got everything that whatever you've got in your car to combat speed cameras, to combat trackers, to combat everything. This car has got the opposing technology to combat your technology. That's all I can tell you about it. So whatever you've got in your car, you think, right, I've got this here, obviously X, Y, and Z. This car has got the opposing technology on it.
Oh yeah, that's
that's
a good way of wording it.
That's the other thing to put it. So when you're driving around and going, no one's going to get me, these cars are available to detect the technology that you've got in your car, so they can pull you and go, you've got an X, Y, and Z in this car. That's how good these S3s are.
Yeah.
How long can you sit in this for then? Because I can sit in this now. I think I could sit in it. I could go to sleep in this.
She's a comfy one.
Yeah.
I'll say that. It's, again, probably a cross between the S4 and the Golf in that respect.
Does it have a name?
No.
My best car, Christine. My best car, called Christine.
I don't think this does, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to give it a name.
Go on.
Go on, you give it a
No,
name.
come on, you.
Jenny.
That'll do.
This
Jenny.
is Jenny. This car now is called Jenny.
Jenny. That'll do, mate.
Yeah, I think this car it's basically, I think it's one of the best. And it's not just because it's an S3. I think it's just one of the best cars.
It's just
I think it's got the image. I think it's got the performance. I think it's got the comfort. It's got all the toys. So again, if you're out around West Mids, please drive safe, because the officers are there to keep safe on the roads. Before I go, I'm going to do a criminal test. I'm going to do a criminal test.
Of course you can.
Right, one of the last special S cars that we've been given criminal test. Again, West Mids, thank you very much for showing me these cars. So, as you can see, small opening because it's an Audi A3 chassis. 6'2", or should I say 6'1", tons of fun. And I've lost loads of weight, I don't know if you can tell. So normally 17, 18 stone. Oh God. So it's extremely tight in back of here. Apart from the headrest in my back, it's okay, but it's quite claustrophobic for a criminal, especially if you're handcuffed to the rear. You have got a good armrest though. Very basic, no heated seats, no mobile phone chargers, so you can tap your mate up for some things when you're going back to cells. But we are on leather. It is comfortable but small. So again, Audi S3. I'll leave you 8 out of 10. So thank you, West Mids, for your 8 out of 10 criminal test. So that is the S3, courtesy of West Midlands Police Road Crime Team. Thank you very much, West Mids, for showing me the car. Thank you to the crime team. And I think out there you'll all agree, without people saying, I can get this, I can do that, this is one of the sexiest police cars around. Stay tuned for more videos next time, and we'll see you then.